sacrifice just to participate here. So big W's.
Big W's. Let's jump into the game. Game 3 here. Wolf, thank you so much for this.
Southeast Asians that are participating in Games of the Future, they really have big sacrifices just to participate here. So yeah, big W's again.
Big W's. Let's jump into the game. Game 3 here. Wolf, thank you so much for the story, but that is 100% true. And now it leads us to this, man. Game 3, championship point right now for Onic Esports. Aurora Gaming are looking to even the series or get to it. At least get one game under the belt so they can extend it to 5 games. We're going to see if that happens. Whoa. Would be already getting quite low. Aurora Gaming are looking quite low. Ooh, they're finding some minor wins across the board here.
Putting Onic low as well as forcing some of those battle spells. Kyrie is just level 2. Will actually skip the orange buff, but he did take away the Crammer from TNZ. And what that means is that TNZ will not have as much farm as he would want to have. Unless Aurora Gaming will be able to contest the orange buff for Kyrie himself. But yeah, you can see some of the moves coming up from Onic. It looks very anticlimactic. It looks very nerdy when I talk about it. But the fact that they're taking away some of these farms is going to be important. Like this one, right? There's the Crammer was taken by Kyrie, but in exchange, Lunar takes away his own Crammer, right? So the war of attrition is so important in the early game. And Aurora Gaming kind of felt like, okay, they're not going to be pushovers in this grand final. They are going to be fighting back already, pressing the advantage, pressing the attack in the early stages of the game.
That's what I said they had to do. You know, Aurora Gaming has to get their foot started right away into this match, and they seem to be wanting to do that. TNZ is level 4. He's got the shadow kill available. Wasn't going to go for it just yet. Doesn't want to overextend in this. Turtle's going to be for the taking, though. It's going to be started up by Kyrie as it has throughout the series. We'll see who gets it. Kyrie secures the turtle. Shadow kill going to be used as well. TNZ could be in trouble. He doesn't get away with a sliver of health left. Luckily, it doesn't go down. But Onic will get that objective. Now they're going to put pressure here on the purple. They know TNZ is low, and this is an opportunity for Kyrie to go ahead and potentially take this purple buff away from Hayabusa, and he'll do it just that.
How great was that? Setup movements coming out from Kyrie, showing us finesse with this Lancelot. We know that he is more than able to do that. Oh my goodness, E-Boy. I mean, we don't have to explain that. That's Flicker Divine Judgment. And T-Boy has probably done so many times. So the way that they set it up, they force him to be in that spot because of their aggression in the purple buff. And then T-Boy is already prepped up for that. Even Sans is there as well. They didn't even have to commit more flickers after T-Boy's flicker. Oh my goodness. Onic are they're just on the mission now, man.
That's Keyboy, man. You know, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter if it's the Kaja or the Cho that we usually see, the Tigreal. You know, there's so many roams, but the best roams out there play this nearly the same. Now some pressure in the mid. Shadow kill is going to be used, but it is going to be split up. He could be in trouble. 1 HP. He is T-Boy. That's what I was saying, man. Stays alive. Good thing Kyrie was there to help kind of juggle that shadow kill.
You know what? He actually saved himself and Sansa during that exchange. He actually tanked the initial dash coming out from the Hayabusa, which is one of the 5 shadows that you can actually go for, that would have connected to Sans, which will mean that the ultimate will be able to take on Sans, because Sans didn't have the brilliance anymore after that. He blocked it. He survived because he was under the outer tertiary shield. And the rest was history. TNC just didn't get the recovery part.
Pressure this once again. TNC trying to get into the zone. The Suns will secure the turtle. The fight's going to break out. Agu's already gone. Falling Star Moon from Luffy, providing the space. He'll take up the shadow kill, and he'll go for a kill as well. Sans picks up another. Kyrie could be in trouble. Rosa wide away, but it's a double for Sans. The jungle is insane under the turrets. And now Lunar trying away. Luffy sees him low, but has to do with Siggy Bum too. Luffy should be fine. He's an Esmeralda. Still has the Purify as well, so he'll just poke a little bit further and then call off.
Anyway, again, Divine Judgment eventually was taken out, but Onic have taken much better trades afterwards. They have taken out TNT for the second time. Those almost outplayed Kyrie in there, but Kyrie just hold on to Sans. Sans gets a double kill on top of the turtle kill, by the way. Kyrie sort of missed. I don't know how that happened, but he apparently missed the retribution of the turtle. Who thinks Sans was there to pick up the stack and take that? And now TNT again, third death on the Hayabusa, man.
Hey, that's not where you want to be for the Hayabusa, and at this point, it's just Keyboy going in with a divine judgment every time that flicker's available. You know, he's making plays, and this is exactly what we're talking about when we had the chance to go ahead and discuss this style, the way Onic Esports has been playing this game from game to game, series to series, allowing Keyboy to go ahead and provide that opportunity for the team. As Skylar, once again, mainly just getting the farm up, do his thing, knock down the turrets. And while Sans and Mlbb also just scaling up so quickly, Sans might actually be in trouble. Still has the brilliance after picking up a kill on Pago, but here comes Keyboy once again. No divine judgment available just yet as Skylar flickers forward. Mlbb on the chase, cutting Aurora Gaming off from the team once again, and they've done that so many times. And now a last turtle up. Onic Esports with a massive lead. We'll go ahead and secure this. Mlbb might be going down here. Does get away with Purify though. Still again, you just can't catch anyone from Onic Esports.
Onic Esports. Can you check their accessories under their jersey? Because they might have talismans behind that jersey. I don't know how they are able to get out of harm's way. I don't know how they survive death while dancing in front of death itself. Even Mlbb survived that 3-man attempt coming out from Aurora Gaming. And then, you know what? Sans just casually picks up turtle number 2. And then also outplays TNZ again. Oh my goodness, did you see that?
Oh my goodness. What is that space? What is that divine judgment? And all this over the tier 2 turret. They are just collapsing on Aurora Gaming. Seaboom and Pagu trying to do what they can, but it's a near wipeout as Onic has just forced a fight after fight. They lose Kyrie and Keyboy, but they're still going to be happy with that trade.
Oh, you can see through the replay once again. I didn't think I would actually not call to that one. The talismans are working, man. They have the intended talisman on their jerseys right now. I'm telling you.
And of course, I mean, fakta yang tidak akan bisa hilang untuk jangka waktu yang sangat lama. Aurophobia.
They have been playing so well. Keyboy have been very active around the map. Pixel perfect when it comes to his activation of his skills, and also the targeting was great. How many times have he caught TNZ when Aurora Gaming is trying to outplay him? It's not like TNZ is just walking casually in front of Onic. TNZ is trying to also maneuver around Onic, but Keyboy is just able to snag him time and time again. And Onic are leading by 6,000.
That's just trying to play here, Wolf. We've seen this now 3 years in a row. Keyboy will do it again and again. Picking up TNC at 0-5 right now. Just completely shut down in the jungle. And Onic Esports with Lord coming up, they'll just send Kyrie. The rest of the team will deal with this. Keyboy finally goes down. But still, the whole purpose of this is just to keep Aurora Gaming busy and test the limits of Onic Esports' massive lead. Lunar just jumping forward with the car in the corner, and there's nothing they can do. A turtle, or Lord is already going to be nearly secured here as Kyrie gets that, and the tier 2 turret falls down bot.
It's one thing to say that you're lucky. It's one thing to say that you're so good at the game. Keyboy is just showing us how it's done when it comes to like pickoff heroes. Game 1 with the Kalea, always on point, catching the important members of Aurora Gaming, the core members. Game 2, claiming the show. Actually won it for the team. And now, 8 assists with this Kajak, catching TNZ time and time again. 0-5 for this Hayabusa. And it's not because of him playing badly. It's just because Keyboy is always able to find him.
All the shields are still going to be here. Look at this Mlbb. jumping in time and time again. We've seen Luffy do the same thing. Doesn't matter what hero is he playing. He'll go 1v3, 1v4. Holy Defense finally going to pop in the bottom. Top nearly there as the tier 2 in the mid falls. Onic once again knocking on the base of Aurora Gaming just the same way. They have 3 games in a row at this point. What can Aurora Gaming do but watch as their base is pushed in? They need something to happen here. They'll clear out the waves the best they can, but some of the damage has been done. Holy Defense is down.
And that's just 10 minutes into the game. And also golding for Onic. Don't have the holy shields anymore. T-Boy does have the flicker now. And he's threatening. He's ready, dude.
Oh, let's see if he does it. Once again, he's going to go forward. He's actually quite low. T-Boy buying some time. He finally dies. But Lunar's in exchange. Pagu to follow. Onic on the jump. Shadow kill already going to be used. They're going for Luffy. Luffy just gets enough shield to survive. Brilliant's going to be used. They're going to get the flicker out from Sans, but it's all part of the plan as Kyrie will clean up the kill. Sans is nearly unkillable, man. He hasn't died yet. From series to series, he's been so low on the deaths. He's done such a good job at just surviving at the last moment.
Yeah. What a bait and switch coming out from Sans as well as Kyrie. Through the wall, you really would bite that if you're Aurora Gaming, and because of that, they were punished. The pressure is up for Onic. They're not letting go of their foothold into the base of Aurora Gaming. At 11 minutes, they're already leading by 11,000 gold. That's 1,000 gold lead per minute. Think about it.
Yeah.
Stopping Luffy. T-Boy.
Oh, man. Again, there it is again. Divine Judgment right on target. It doesn't matter if you counter Inferno or not. Lunar is gone and deleted. Skylar once again showing this shredding here on the carry. But again, that's one of the things. It's just very intense for Onic to go ahead and scale up this way, game after game. 3 games in a row now. It's literally been the story here as Aurora Gaming just kind of seeing what they can do, but there's never been a time for them to breathe. If you think back all the way from game 1, Wolf, it's been this has been the case. This is some of the cleanest that we've seen Onic Esports play in international events, and I don't know where that weak point is going to be for them here, or where that hope, that light is going to be for Aurora Gaming to turn this around. Yeah. Not to say that it's not possible. We've seen games flip around before, even with 10,000 leads. That's right. But it usually takes a certain type of blunder or mistake from the team leading right here. And so far, Onic Esports has not showed much of that potential to make those blunders.
Yeah. Surprising T-Boy only pick up the fleeting time at this point. But that generally means that he is way tankier. And now Onic, they're preparing for another Lord push. Lord making his way down bot. That bot turret does fall. Top nearly down as well. Kyrie going in with the Puncture Thorn Rose, just distracting Aurora Gaming. A Vengeance already going to be used from Sigibum, and now Lord's going to be dealt with. The rest of the members, they're actually just going to take out Lunar. They don't have the wave pushing in there just yet, but Onic Esports can see the win inside here. The championship in his sight for Games of the Future 2025, and nearly there, 15,000 gold ahead. Way more than the minutes of the game already. Top turret's gonna go down. They jump in, just deleted with this kind of lead. It's not even fair. Onic Esports goes for another pull. They'll clean up Siggy Boom. A shadow kill to try to buy more time, but TNC's gone, and they'll make it a wipeout. And Onic Esports are your champions with a sweep here in this tournament. They'll go for one more, but they are your
aku.
Yanwar? Beneran kamu? Ada apa kesini? Belakangan ini bau asap. Ikut aku ke tempat saja. Pergi. Kamu bilang apa tadi?
Kayaknya dia bukan orang biasa. Aku sama sekali nggak cocok sama dia. Jangan repotkan dia saja. apa? Om, aku pulang dulu. Maaf, Om.
Berikan aku pasamu. Ini, kalau ada urusan, telepon aku.
Aku pergi dulu.
Nona, ini uang esnya. Ternyata kamu kenal Yanwar ya? Kenapa gak bilang? Begini saja, kedepannya kamu gak perlu antar es boba lagi. Restoran kami suruh orang pergi ambil nanti. Nanti harga es bobanya kasih 2 kali lipat. Boleh nggak?
Terima kasih sekali.
Gak apa-apa.
Ternyata dia hebat sekali. Beda sekali sama aku. Lambat sekali suruh dia pergi ambil uang, kerja saja gak becus. Ayah, Ibu, maaf. Ini demi anakku. Aku akan bayar uang ini nanti. Kasih aku. Uang apa ini? Ini uang es boba yang dibayar restoran. Uang es boba? Banyak sekali. Bagus ya. Sekarang pandai sembunyikan uang ya. Suruh kamu bantu kerja. Berani gak kasih? Uangnya lebih. Enggak. Sini kamu. Edi, lihat putrimu. Sekarang kerja pun pandai curi uang. Aku gak curi. Apa ini? Di rumah kamu cuma yang malas. Kerja pun gak becus. Pasti kasih kamu makan kebanyakan. Aku malas. Gak salah. Aku sering bantu kerjaan rumah. Bahkan kerja lebih banyak dari kalian. Malam sebelum ujian kelulusan saja, aku cuci spray. Sampai jam 2 malam. Dia udah mabuk, muntah di mana-mana. Ibu suruh aku bersihkan. Aku nggak tidur semalaman. Aduh, jangan bilang adikmu. Kenapa? Sekarang kamu jadi cantik, jadi mulai sombong ya? Berisik kamu.
Bicara baik-baik. Ngapain pukul anak?
Bantah terus. Jangan halangi aku.
Awas! Rosi! Ada luka nggak?
Nggak apa.
Nggak apa. Ayo ke rumah sakit.
Gawat, ketahuan aku hamil nggak ya? Kalau ketahuan, mau ngaku nggak ya? Oh, maaf.
Kau salah juga. Sudah luka begini. Masih bilang nggak apa-apa. Oh ya, lihat ini.
Obat hormon? Aku nggak pernah minum obat hormon. Apa obat hormon bisa membahayakan bayi?
Dia hidup di lingkungan apa? Sampai ada orang jahat kasih dia minum obat hormon. Aku sudah suruh orang periksa masalah obat hormon. Sekarang yang paling penting itu lukamu. Sakit ya? Berantem sama orang rumah ya?
Aku nggak curi uang aku.
Aku tahu. Jangan nangis. Ada masalah apapun, aku yang urus ya.
Emang beneran cicilan 0%? Yang ini no tipu-tipu. SPayLater cicilan pasti 0%. Nikmati SPayLater cicilan pasti 0% sampai 12 bulan. Belanja produk di Shopee dan belanja di merchant favorit pakai Kris. Dengan SPayLater ada cicilan pasti 0%. Aktifasi sekarang.
Sekarang, sekali langganan Grab Unlimited, diskon hingga 25.000 tiap jalan. Gak kelar-kelar hematnya. Langganan sekarang.
So I believe.
Oke guys,
Actually, we might.
kita pause.
We'll see about
10.
Right now, we start with traffic. Of course, the first ban phase, starting with
Dah. Tuh, 2, 3.
TNZ.
Oke guys, kita masuk ke grand final antara Onic ID melawan Aurora Gaming Turki ya.
Aurora, and then we have a fanny ban from.
Kasih paham nggak sih?
Surprising, since we have in the
Mas,
fanny
kecilin dikit,
ban,
boleh.
they went for a fanny ban. On the other hand, we still have Basha, we still have Grok available, we still have Lapu Lapu, and we have also the mages, the top banned mages in Mlbb in this tournament.
Yuk, fokus kita fokus match ini ya guys ya.
Are they going to go for these bans, or are they going to keep them open? Are we going to see target bans, respect bans? Right
Aurora mau kalah aja sama
meta bans.
aja lama udah suruh pulang aja. Ya Allah, mafia kelapa bro.
Lancelot is makes sense.
Lemparin nggak sih sama kelapa bro?
In the first game, there might be a testing waters more than anything else. So we have seen Zushin, Eve is still available, Basha is still available.
Zuxin di ban, Fanny di ban.
Any of these two soldier.
For Aurora Gaming, maybe they will target mages also because they will mirror. Maybe they will bounce.
Gila ngejelasin kayak gitu guys ya.
Oh,
You.
for this.
Ya.
Because we are seeing these mages during this tournament. But Onic, it's hard to counter for them because during matches for Onic, each time the teams are trying to counter during the
Ayo, banin Sansin nggak, ban Haya nggak,
plan.
nggak
for them.
mungkin
They are
sih.
prepared for any ban.
Ben Yujong aja guys.
Like during the
Mau Esme malah. Jadi ada pertarungan hijau dan lapu ya.
So, for Aurora Gaming, they are targeting
Yang juara
tactics,
berapa duit?
roamers,
Yes,
and
juara
they want to
5M.
get comfortable more during
Juara 1 5M King.
and marksman. So,
Vin,
Kenapa mas?
enggak itu juara 1 5M.
wanna make it at the pick, I might. And
Dipotong manajemen kurang lebih 10%, berarti
Potong pajak dulu.
maybe
iya potong pajak, baru potong manajemen, baru ke player.
Actually, it surprises me that actually it went for Esmeralda man in the first ban phase, because usually Esmeralda is picked in the fourth or the fifth.
Bang, lo kemarin habis trial Onic itu ini nggak direkrut jadi XP-nya bang. Siapa yang lain? Gila itu.
Available, we have mages. Grok is available, Basha is available.
Wow, Onic kasih Grok.
Actually, lots of meta
Grok
choices
pagu,
available for
really?
teams to go
Grok
for.
pagu.
But it surprises me. I'm still kind of surprised.
Galsep itu namanya yang mana sih? Yang gondrong ini kah?
In the first
Yang
big phase.
agak-agag ini kan.
But yeah, they might have
yang gondrong kan?
something about it. They might have a plan, or they sense that actually Onic might go for an
Yang
Esmeralda
ada rambutnya.
big phase. We're still waiting for Skylar and T-Boy.
Mas, kalau lo dilihat-lihat mirip Coach Adi. Kok banyak yang bilang kayak gitu sih? Emang ya?
Might expect a Basha.
Terus
For
YSS.
Player mana deh? Nggak ada.
Okay. So actually, we have a Lapu Lapu and a YSS pick in the first pick phase. Basha is still open, which is interesting actually that they left Basha and Frederick open for.
Pagu itu orang
Aurora
mana ya,
to pick
Bang?
them.
Kayaknya
Will they go
Ngawi
for
kalau
these
nggak salah.
picks? They might go for one of them.
For Aurora Gaming,
Ini Apex kan?
maybe they will
Pelatihnya.
Lapu for the
Analis
first
Apex.
pick.
Baru mulai.
Say like
Welcome to member.
open and there is
Doain mas semoga usaha aku lancar.
until
Sama
the
Agung.
teams they are not going for any mages. Maybe they will make it late until maybe pick Lloyd and Eva.
Buset kalau ada Yivi cok, combo gila ya.
Actually, since Aurora already picked Eve, so they will. I think Sans would go for